Hello again, everybody, and welcome to kind of an impromptu daily vlog. Um, this is going to be short. I have a lot of topics I want to talk about. None of them are going to get into this video. This video is specifically, I want to address something that happened uh, yesterday, last night, however you want to define it. I made a video talking about the attacks in Paris and how we should respond to them and what kind of dialogue should come up. And it was really cool. Had a little bit of a discussion, not a whole lot of one. While that was happening, things just kept getting worse. It's been confirmed that over 100 people lost their lives in the attacks. More information is flooding in literally every like 10 to 15 minutes. It was a horrible, horrible experience for those people that were directly involved with it. There were a lot of people that were indirectly affected by it, by having friends and family that had to deal with it. And then there's the rest of us who were technically indirectly affected by it just by kind of experiencing it vicariously through media coverage and the like. And in the middle of all of this, everybody was reacting in a lot of different ways. We had some people that were using the situation to fuel political gains on both sides of the equation. Don't assume that I'm actually targeting any specific person. I saw a lot of people trying to get their point across and using this as a way to do it. There were people that were just overwhelmed with it. There were a lot of people that were trying to help. And then we get to the critters. Our response was, first of all, to be scared for the people over there and try and come up with ways to help. And then Katie with a C, at Katie with a C is and I know other people I believe we're talking about this, but Katie's tweet was the one that caught my eye and made me think of this. Asked Geek and Sundry and Mercer and Taliesin if there was some way that the donations that the critters come up with every week for Critical Role could somehow go towards helping out in Paris. And just like the person that he is, Matt Mercer responds with a very, very short, but I think really, really important response, which was already on it, less than 3. And to be blunt, I think that is one of the most amazing things that I think he could have done. Matt Mercer created something that I don't think, I can't speak for him, but I don't think he really knew what it was he was doing when he created this. But he got a bunch of people together for a birthday party and started playing a game. And that turned into a very close-knit group of friends becoming a family and sharing their adventures with each other. And then he took that family and exposed it to what could have been something horrible, and took a rather large risk in doing it. And by doing that, he created an even larger family of people that truly care about not only the characters in this story that gets told every week, but the people that play these characters. And through all of this, Matt Mercer has been the leader of all of it. He's the one that controls the story. He's the one that makes sure everything keeps going. And whether he wants to be or not, he is the leader of the critters, 100%. And he really kind of stepped up and showed his leadership chops by how he reacted to the situation. He already, instead of trying to throw blame or instead of trying to do something, to make himself feel better. He already had started looking into ways that he could help with the abilities that he has, which is what a true leader does. A leader is not always the one that jumps into the middle of the fight and sacrifices themselves. A true leader is the person that sits back, looks at the situation, and figures out what is going to be the best course of action for everyone. And sometimes that means jumping into the fray, picking up a sword, and fighting alongside your troops. And sometimes that means standing back and doing what it is that you do best and letting the other people with talents that you don't have take the lead. So Matt Mercer, if you're watching this, thank you for being a great leader. Thank you for creating a group that I am so incredibly proud to be a part of, not only because of the loving, caring nature of it, but because we don't sit back and talk about what should be done. We get up and we do something about it, and that's something that is sorely lacking in this world right now. We're so used to the idea of let's bring awareness to this, or it's really unique to see a group that goes, let's forget about awareness, let's get this done, let's fix this. So again, Matt, thank you. You're an amazing, wonderful person. To all the critters out there that are watching this, thank you for creating this amazing group to be a part of. And yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone directly or indirectly affected by the Parisian terror attacks. I'm blown away with the response that has become of it. I think as much as there can be a positive result of something so horribly negative, I think this is the best possible result, with us standing firm and declaring that we aren't afraid. And then people, like Katie and Mercer getting together and finding ways that we can do something about it. So thank you so much, everybody in the community, for just blowing me away. Absolutely. All right, that's all for me today. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.